cannot have confidence in a Prime Minister who would throw the locks on the door.
Hitting the pause button on Parliament.
The worst and dangerous politics, the politics of fear.
As politicians are given a tantrum timeout.
Petty moves, just trying to keep themselves in power.
Obviously, we have to do some trust building here.
What's in store for Canada's future? A day of decision as the jury prepares to make a verdict in the Jane Creba trial.
Come on, let's go.
What a new video reveals happened moments before she lost her life.
Our Leafs finishing off that Western Road swing in Wayne Gretzky country tonight.
Cold wind chills as we head toward the weekend, and some snow, too. How much we could get and when.
Good evening. Christmas comes early tonight for Stephen Harper. Political specialist Richard Madden with the gift that saved the Conservative government.
Stop the block! Stop the block! No secret deal! No secret deal!
Dozens of supporters cheered nearby as Prime Minister Stephen Harper pulled up to the Governor General's house. Their meeting lasted more than 2 hours, but Harper got his wish. Parliament will shut down until January. And this time, he vows to play nice with the opposition to prepare the upcoming budget.
We certainly will try and find some consensus, you know, as I think we've ultimately have on a couple of other measures. That's the important thing. Let's get on with actually working on a package.
Coalition supporters staged their own rally on the Hill. They say, don't be fooled, the Tories have burned their bridges and they've got to go.
Stephen Harper has been a practitioner of the worst and dangerous politics, the politics of fear, division, and lies.
Now, that coalition of Liberals, New Democrats, and the Bloc would have brought down the Conservative government in Monday's confidence vote, but that won't happen now. Stephen Harper has bought some time, but the threat of his government being defeated, possibly in January's budget vote, that hasn't gone away.
This is about replacing Stephen Harper unless he made a monumental change about what he has done up to now.
And I cannot have confidence in a Prime Minister who would throw the locks on the door of this place knowing that he's about to lose a vote in the House of Commons.
Now already we're starting to see some cracks in the opposition coalition. Scarborough MP Jim Karajan is telling reporters today it's pointless continuing this pact. The Liberals need to focus on selecting their new leader instead. In the meantime, all business here on Parliament Hill has been paused, and that means all checks can't be written. In Ottawa, Richard Madden, City News Tonight. The decision to suspend Parliament left many Canadians stunned. Andrea Puno with why some voters in Toronto are just fed up.
I can't believe that they suspended the government for such petty moves, just trying to keep themselves in power.
It's an unprecedented move, and it sparked a cold response from some who say they've lost faith in the Harper government.
They've suspended the government for a political move is really callous, I find, and I'm kind of upset about it.
Some say the Prime Minister is just buying time and maybe prolonging the inevitable, an end to his Conservative government. But before we learn Harper's fate in late January, some are having a tough time wrapping their heads around the decision made today by the Governor General and what it represents.
So that means the government is like there's no laws or anything?
Do you know what it means when you hear the Governor General has decided to prorogue Parliament?
I don't. No. What does that mean? Prorogued? No idea.
The outcome left union leaders who were hoping for a coalition government deflated and disappointed.
Now, I would say to the Governor General today with the greatest amount of respect that you made a very poor decision on behalf of Canadians.
The Conservatives will bring down a budget in early 2009, but union leaders say it may be too little, too late for workers. Andrea Puno, City News Tonight.
Breaking news from the streets tonight, a double stabbing in Oakville. Live to Michael Serapio outside St. Mike's Hospital here. Michael.
Well, Mark, we're coming to you from the ambulance bay here at St. Michael's Hospital after two young men have been rushed in for emergency surgery. The two men are from Oakville. They are brought in from Halton region about an hour ago after being stabbed in a residence near the QEW and Ford Drive. The two men are seriously injured. One has life-threatening injuries. We still don't know how they got hurt or why, but we do know that police are on the lookout for a suspect, another man in Oakville who fled the scene. To recap, there are 2 men undergoing emergency surgery at this hour here at St. Mike's after being stabbed in Oakville. For the latest, you can always go to our website, citynews.ca, and tune in to B2 tomorrow morning, where we will have a full wrap on this story. For now, at St. Mike's Hospital, I'm Michael Serapio. Now back to the newsroom.